Welcome back to Where is the Money? So the money, I guess, is not in Las Vegas right now. There's been a lot of talk all around the internet, even in the news articles, speaking that tourism is down in Las Vegas. What is going on? Is it the economy? Is it the tariffs? Is it the politics? Is it Trump? What is going on? Because Vegas is normally busy all year round. Let's get into some of the details.
Right now, some troubling signs for our local economy. Chances are you or someone you know works in the hospitality industry, but tourism numbers show a continued decline right here in Southern Nevada, and that dip in visitors is causing a big concern for many Valley workers. Las Vegas, the tourism capital of America, is facing a reality check.
I know that tourists does play a big part on the casinos, business and stuff like that.
And for people trying to break into the industry like Lexi Babil, a blackjack dealer in training, this drop in tourism is impossible to ignore. According to data from the Smith Travel Research, in June, occupancy fell 14.9%, and it got worse in July. For the week ending July 5th, Las Vegas posted the sharpest decline in the nation. Hotel occupancy fell to 66.7%. That's down from last year. A big reason, fewer international visitors, down more than 13% in June alone.
Okay, so we see the numbers, we see the tourism data, we see the occupancy. Okay, that's a little down, a little further down than we're used to, but what is it looking like from the individual level? What are the people saying? So we have a lady that regularly works on the Strip, and she has a thing or two to say about what's the current economic condition of the casinos. Is it busy? Is it packed? Is it slow? Is it depend on the time of day? What can we expect?
So, as somebody who's worked on the Las Vegas Strip for the last few years, I have never ever in my life seen it as dead as it is today. Look at this shit. Like, there's nobody here. I really do get it, because people don't want to travel here from out of the country for obvious reasons. And then also, people who live here can't even afford anything. Like, I get it. I get it. Why is it $12 for a fucking cup of coffee? What is happening? What is happening?
So according to her, she says she never seen it as dead as it is right now, which that was posted 5 days ago. So maybe people are on to something, and it depends on the time of day and the person, so on and so on. But it's been, from the numbers and the data and from what people see while they're there, it's not looking that great. Is this signs of the time?
How does that make you feel as you're planning to hopefully get a job on the Strip?
I'm hoping that the locals will kind of, hold it down and, still come through a lot. I've definitely heard of thousands of layoffs with dealers and just casino workers, period.
To get a better sense of what's happening with local workers, I reached out to Ted Papageorge with the Culinary Union.
Well, our members are quite concerned right now. What we're seeing is a softness in business.
They represent tens of thousands of Strip workers.
Well, our members are telling us is that the companies are holding off on hiring, and there's incidental reductions highlighted here and there, but some of them are significant.
And Ted, how can that impact the livelihoods of people who live right here in our valley?
25% of our folks are part-time that work in the big hotels. They work on the extra board. And if visitation is soft, those are the first folks that have their hours reduced. But what can happen if this continues is that companies will look to make reductions and increase workload for those that are remaining on the job.
Are things just so expensive right now with the current state of the U.S. economy that people just can't afford it? They got bills, they got insurances going up, they got gas up, groceries up, everything is more expensive. that going to Las Vegas just for leisure is not on the top of the priority list.
Not you guys, but my energy bill just tripled and groceries are still expensive as fuck. As someone who used to go to Las Vegas multiple times a year, as somebody who has family in Las Vegas, there's multiple reasons why I'm not going out there as often as I used to. Plane tickets. Plane tickets to Vegas used to be cheap. Now, not cheap. I remember being able to catch round trip tickets for under $100. So as someone who's a light packer with just one bag, that's a steal. Number two, the things that used to be cheap in Vegas just aren't anymore. I always felt like there was this understanding that like, okay, I'm going to Vegas and I'm going to gamble money and most likely lose, but at least the hotels and the buffets are good and affordable. And it's just not that way anymore. The last time I was out there staying at family's house, my wife and I looked at booking a night or two at a hotel on the Strip, and that was until we realized it was going to be $300 to $500 a night. And I understand that's the Strip, but that's insane. And that's before all the resort fees and they charge you to park in the garage and all that other stuff. Number three, I don't see a lot of people talk about this, but the loosening of gambling restrictions all over the country are definitely hurting Vegas. Now, if I want to get my little Keno fix, there's a casino that opened up near me and that I can just go and hit that. I no longer have to go out to Las Vegas if I want to play actual casino games. Oh, and number four, a lot of the tourists that went to Vegas were international travelers. And I can think of a handful of reasons why people from outside of the U.S. would not feel comfortable coming to the U.S. right now.
So there you have it. It's the money. It's the economy. Now, is this because of Trump's economy, or are we still blaming this on Sleepy Joe? I don't know if we can still blame it on Sleepy Joe at this point, because Trump has been in charge for a whole 6 months now. And a lot of this has really something to do with what he's been doing with the tariff. So I don't know if this is a trend in the wrong direction and it's going to recover next month, or if Vegas should get used to these low numbers, low tourism, and possible layoffs on the horizon. You tell me, put your comments below. Let's talk about it. This is Where Is the Money? Talk to you soon.